halo or something around me, but hey, is it because I'm an angel? Yeah, let's not do any of that. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Toby O'Case, and if you are returning or if you... hello. Hey. In today's video, as you can see, I am in my pajamas. When am I not? I just wanted to... I don't really know what I wanted to do. I had two ideas in mind, so I'm gonna follow through with one of them. I think I'm leaning more towards the other one than the other one. Well, you don't even know what that is. So in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing the I'm cold makeup. As you can see, it's a little change of scenery or change of, I don't know. I just wanted the vibes to be kind of... be a vibe. I like... How many times am I gonna say vibe, cute, and... I'm sorry. I just wanted my background and my atmosphere, my surroundings to be different. Whew. Me and vibes were like this. I love this makeup look because it mostly involves using pinks, cool pinks, purpley blue type of sort of thing. So we're just gonna get into it. Before we do get started, please just make sure to give this video a thumbs up already. Please make sure to click the hype button down below. It does reach more of you. I would love to reach more of you because I do like having a chat in my comments, which we will be doing on this video as well, so please don't forget to drop a comment so I can reply to it. I reply to all of my comments. You can check my previous videos, you will see that I reply to all of my comments. But yeah, let's get into it and let's go. Working out of a makeup bag is so annoying because you actually have to scavenge for this stuff. Like I don't have to do this. I don't have to put on the makeup. Don't stress me. Make my life easier. I don't actually use this anymore. This is just the Revolution brow pencil. This side is empty. I only use this side now because it has the little... doesn't want to focus, it likes to focus on me. It has the little spoolie that I use at the end just to make sure my eyebrows are nice and brushed. They do need to be shaved or trimmed, but I haven't gotten around to doing that. Why? Because my birthday is next week, so I'm gonna do that in due time when my birthday. I sort out my birthday stuff. I just take the Hair Shop pencil. This is the dark brown, I think, but this is the one that I use. And then I just do the ends of my eyebrows like normal. I always do this, but they are gonna turn out a bit thicker because I have not shaved my brows. Now I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer, and this is in Fawn. This is one of the best concealers, and I don't even like using any other concealer. I literally went out of my way when they stopped selling this because I was like, I want this one. So I just squeeze a bit of this and then go go under, sorry. I try to get as close to here as possible. Sometimes I manipulate it, it just depends on my mood. See, I'm just following along, so it looks like that. And then I drag all of the rest just down. Whatever excess I have gets dragged onto my eyelids. Oh, I'm just gonna move on to the other eyebrow because I squeezed out a bit too much. Getting as close to the eyeline as possible. Eyebrow as possible. See why I don't fill in my eyebrows? Whatever excess I have, I just drag it along. The main focus isn't the eyebrows and stuff, so I'm not gonna lie, this has been run through the mud. This right here, I don't know when the last time I actually purchased one was, because I've been using this one since like 2018, 2017, possibly. I just use whatever I have left of it, and I cover just around my mouth and any darker areas, but I usually keep the main focus around my mouth. This is just my cheekbone. If I move it around, you can see it's not a dark mark, it's just my cheekbones, guys. And then I take the Prep and Perfect Up All Night Concealer Setting Concealer. Whoa. Go, you're out of it. Setting spray. It just blends everything in. And it's actually just to wet the face. I start working almost immediately. I work while it's like wet, and I start with the bottom because it has the darker concealer, and then I use that to blend my eyebrows in. This isn't anything too hard, and this doesn't have to be perfect because it's going under your foundation. And now that I have the darker concealer on here, it will help blend out the lighter concealer. Could blend the eyebrow area out a bit more, but it won't really matter in a moment, so we're not going to do that. So now it's foundation, so I just have my trustworthy Fenty Beauty I'm just gonna do 4, maybe 5, like that on the chin. And now I'm just going to spray. It helps both blend into the face easier, so that's why I love it. And whatever remaining product I have, I put it up here. This is how it looks once everything's on your face. And what I was supposed to do, I was supposed to go in with chestnut just to sharpen the brow. Ain't nobody focusing on the eyebrows, maybe. I'm just gonna squeeze out a bit. And I only focus on the end. I don't go for the start of the eyebrows. That gives you that 2016 look, but that's not what I'm going for. Let me zoom you in again and show you. See how it just shapes it? See? Look at that one. It looks sharp. It looks... So I'm an advocate for both shaping and not shaping your eyebrows. It just depends on the day. Blending it out as much as possible without interfering with the foundation that you put on your forehead. But it's fine because that's why you choose one closest to your foundation shade. So it's just easier to blend. I'm putting you on. So now that the foundation and everything is on, what is next is to contour and under blush, which I've been loving doing anyways. I've always done that. It's so funny because this base is literally just the base that's in my everyday makeup routine, which does need to be updated, so take it from this video that this is kind of the newer version. The Pro has come off, but it's the Revolution Pro. What shade is this? F16. I think it was the darkest shade that they had at the time. We just contour the nose. So we take that and then I tap it on the mirror. So I take it from the bottom and go all the way to the top. And I blend it with the eyebrows so that it just doesn't stop there and look harsh. And that's what I do. And it kind of looks crazy because now it's like, oh yeah, you have a nose. Now I'm going to do some underpainting, so let's do that. So one's the Revolution Pro, and then this one is the Primark one. I'm going to use the Primark one because we are going for a cool tone. And I'm going to use a lot of this blush because the whole point is to look flushed. But you have to work quickly with this one because as you can see it drips, so I work on both sides. And I just do this dabbing but up and down motion as well. So dab up, down, dab up, down, dab up, down, dab up, down, dab up, down. And I like to bring it all the way up into my temples. I'm a bit more flushed. That's how I like it. Fawn again. I like to work on it immediately. One more spray of this. 2 because I felt like it. Then this is the angled brush that I'm taking. It just has a slight angle. I'm gonna blend this out. And you shouldn't really care about getting on your lips because you're gonna wipe it off anyway. So you just blend, blend, blend. So I take this edge part and I like it because I can work with the contours of my face. That's what I love about doing makeup. It's actually all experimental. Okay, now the contour and then we can get into the main stuff that we need to do. Let's keep going. Just to make sure my nose stands out as much as it possibly can because I love a good nose contour, but I don't like to make it look like it's too much. I'm gonna go in with the powder again and just do my nose because I love the nose to stand out. So this is where the wipes do come in handy. You can use any wipe you want to, and then I just tap with any finger to not make it as harsh. This is the I Heart Revolution. It's the peach scented baking powder, and usually my skin does not like things that have a scent, but this one's okay. I just put it in the same places as the concealer, to be fair. And usually I put some on my eyebrows, but I want my eyebrows to stand out, so I'm not going to be doing that. See, people highlight with actual concealer. I highlight with my baking powder. This I just do so that it's not shiny. And then my eyelids too, because my eyelids, like, you get a bit oily. I don't like to let that sit for long because this, you need to know how to work with it. This sticks. This will set anything in place. It's like working with Gorilla Glue. And I pinch it, and that's how I do the nose. And we just let that dry. My battery's about to die, so let me swap batteries and then come back to you. So the next thing I do is I take this matte bronzer, and I actually got this from Pound Shop. I just put that on the places that I put the powder, and that's just to bring the orange tone back into my face and then to give me a bit of extra colour and bronze. I take a brush that's similar to my blush brush and then I go along the contours of my face. This thing is very pigmented, so you have to work with it. I like how we're looking. Now for the fun part, we're actually going to get into blush, eyes and our lips, which is the final stage of the makeup. This is the base and it's easy to recreate, so if I can do it, you can do it. Trust me on that. So I have this palette that I got from Minnesota. It is just a minimalist 4-shade makeup palette. I have this blue made by Barry M. I genuinely don't know what look I'm doing and I feel like I need a darker look. So I'm going to take this palette that I have broken, so I keep it in a bag. It genuinely looks messed up. She's going to work for today. I'm going to start off with the darker one. I take each on either side. I keep doing that and now I just blend it on the outer edge. I love that my eyeshadows work with me because I don't know what I'm doing half the time. And I used to do eyeshadow looks, I just stopped all of that. You can use whatever you have, so keep blending. I like having that gap between the eyebrow and the look because it highlights the eyebrows. Now we're going to take this darker colour. I wasn't going to use it, but I feel like I just need a bit of a darker moment there. And keep it focused on the edge. And this one you make like a V, so up, side. Then you can kind of blend it out so it doesn't just stay there. See the difference that it makes? It just makes you look more alive. So same thing. That's done. We're going to take the lighter pink from the Minimalist palette and we're going to use the same brush and we're going to swirl it so it gets packed onto the brush. We're going to keep that in the middle. Press that right there. Pack it on so you see the colour. Some people use a primer, which is a good idea, but do I have a primer to use? No. So am I going to use one? No. We're going to go back to that one and then just go on the edge. Angle it as if you're using eyeliner. Enough of this brush because you can't mix the blue and the pinks. That colour came out straight away. I'm kind of scared of this, but we need it. So I'm just right in the edge. Punch, 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 punch. I love this. This is so different for me. Cute! We're gonna take the pink. So just use your fingers. I think I prefer the pink. I just focus on the middle to where I put that blue. Oh, love that. So this is how we're looking. If you're not obsessed with this look, I am. Okay, so now for the eye area. I'm just gonna set everything in place. Let's go in with the Lash Princess and do our liner. And I keep it simple when I have looks like this, but we are gonna upturn it a bit. I blinked. Doesn't matter. Brush it up to separate them and do the other eye. And I would recommend get a clear lash gel. And then we're going to wipe that off and pop it back in. We're done with that. The last thing that I'm going to go in with on my eyes is that Lash Princess mascara. I'm just going to spread that second one. Love! We're going to go in and contour our nose one more time. I just focus on the bridge. We're going to take the pink in the middle from this palette. So we're going to go nose, bottom of the nose because we're cold, and cheeks. We can do temple too, and then we have to run it through the nose, bottom of nose because we're cold. I don't take it out until I really need it because it broke. We're going to do the same, but we're going to focus this one up on here as well. And this look is mainly blush focus. That's the whole part of the look. You can't stop. Until the bottom of your nose is pink, you cannot stop. You have to pack that on even though you don't want to, because right now I don't want to. So that is done. Wipe our lips like that. Because this is a cold makeup look, I'm going to use the lighter one, even though this one, you have to pry this from my cold hands. I'm just going to go with the one I can find right now. If you want your lips to be okay the next day, don't use this one. I have the other one, which isn't as wild as this one, but we're going to use this one because we want our lips to be big. Ooh, the tingle. Sometimes I do go in with the darker one though, because this is the shade of my lips. I can't even speak right now. This is hot. I like this actually. One line around just to make it a bit darker. We're going to go in with the MAC in Saint Germain. And I'm just going to tap it all over the bottom. Honestly, I kind of like the way it is. So we're looking so far. I put it on the sides to test the colour first. And now it's all okay. I wipe it all over just to give it some shine. This is the finished look, everyone. This is it with cool lighting. I think it kind of looks better than the warm, but let me know what you think down below. This is the end of today's video. I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who actually stuck around. I can't really hear myself because of these emails. Thank you for enjoying all of my videos, most of my videos, some of my videos. I don't know which videos you enjoy, but I just want to say thank you regardless for watching this one, and I will see you in my next video. My next video is most likely going to be my birthday video. Make sure to stick around. Please make sure to like this video. Make sure to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video, whatever that may be. Just to end off this video, wishing you happiness, love, light, and everything more. Bye!